and welcome. How you doing today? It's Ileana Val from Orange Psychic. I want to talk to you about the teaching of oneness. The Pleidians quite enjoy connecting with humanity and giving updates related to the ongoing evolution of our world. As we have existed under veils and limitations that enforce separation from the divine realms of consciousness we have come from and are growing back toward as a collective. The Pleiadians seek to update us as often as possible from their vantage point on matters playing out on dear Earth, and to that extent, that events continue to progress significantly in relation to the disclosure of their existence. They do not say this because of progress made on their end or on the cabal's end in the way of disclosing to humanity, but to speak of the rising collective energy levels which are becoming more allowing of their presence and a widespread understanding of it in every moment. Every soul around you is beginning to awaken and find understandings of the higher dimensions in their own ways. And it's for this reason that when the disclosure of their existence and assistance to our planet does hit our mainstream, those around you who would have otherwise been startled or overwhelmed in a very large way by disclosure will find themselves more easily able to take everything in and adjust to the new reality that will be disclosed to them. This is why the disclosure of their existence and presence around our planet has been stalled as it has, as they work carefully to avoid collective panic concerning the revelation of their existence and the fact that each existence has been covered up for quite some time. The Pleiadians have been here far longer than even many awakening souls yet know or understand, and they have always been around our planet in mass numbers, helping us to evolve in the various civilizations that have been created. They have helped to lead our evolution in subtle and bold ways, and they have helped each of you to reach professional strides concerning your garnering of awareness and enlightenment. Their aim is to assist and to offer the love that they are blessed with feeling, and that they dearly wish for every one of us to be able to feel again, for this love is truly grand and wondrous to behold. This love creates entire, blissful, higher dimensional landscapes and planes of existence for an infinite number of souls to soak up and enjoy. And they dearly wish for us to be able to feel the experience that is absorbing and radiating this love out to every facet of the sentient consciousness around oneself. You will come to discover your unbridled connection with every facet of the consciousness around you as you grow and evolve into greater understandings of the interconnected nature of your existence. In the time ahead, when they can be on our world in the mass numbers, they have remained stationed in our sky. They will help to expand upon the teachings of our oneness with energy, with every soul around us. Humanity's oneness goes far beyond our oneness with each other as human beings. As has been said, we are connected immensely with every animal, every plant, every grain of sand, and every blade of grass, as all are united via a network of spiritual reality creating love energy. Humanity will come to learn of the energy creating and sustaining our reality as we collectively grow into greater understandings of the higher dimensions of existence. The revelations we will receive and be tasked with taking in will be grand indeed. And when we have been asked in the past to prepare ourselves for what we will be imbued with for good reason. One of the biggest aspects of the initial disclosure announcements we will witness as being planned currently will be this discussion of the inner earth in the presence of an ascended society of souls who are also actively interested in our evolution. Earth is not the only hollowed out planet, and the hollowed out method of structuring oneself is preferred by most souls who choose to take incarnations as planets. The Earth does indeed possess a core, despite being hollowed out, a central sun that keeps the inner Earth and indeed even many facets of the surface Earth sustained and vibrating with energy. The inner Earth and the beings existing underneath our ground, as well as the underground bunkers that have been created by our cabals in the outer rungs of our inner Earth, which they plan to descend into after realizing their plans of a fully oppressed populace. This will all be explained to humanity in depth, and the biggest reasons for their presence around our world will be explained in depth as well. They have been performing the particularly important tasks of disarming nuclear weapons and mitigating manifested pollution that could otherwise serve to damage the Earth exponentially, though they have only been able to do so much regarding all of this. They have acted within humanity's free will measures as they seek not to overwhelm our dear planet. At the same time, they do seek to assist us, and despite the nature to which they've had to adhere to our collective free will measures, they are still happy to report that they have been able to do quite a bit for our dear planet indeed. Like many of us, they have been working with the energies of the collective consciousness of humanity. Though they have been working to transmute the bulk of negative energy given out and manifested in our collective consciousness in every moment, though they have not done quite as much as us on the ground have in the way of transmuting such energies. We are truly on the front lines, helping to bring about change and energetic transmutation in the boldest and grandest sense possible. Honor yourselves. Nurture the growing understanding you're finding in yourselves of your ability to do everything they have discussed with you. In relation to the energies of the collective consciousness, especially, many of us dear seasoned light workers have spent fruitful time in our dream states transmuting continual negative and twisted up energy, which is manifested and fed in our collective consciousness. We have been able to do so very much and have transmuted the bulk of what would otherwise continue to hold humanity back forever and keep us ensnared in a state of unawareness that feeds a lower dimensional experience. They speak of the efforts of the awakening humanity in transmuting the bulk of collective dense energy because they wish to congratulate us for what we have been able to accomplish thus far. Indeed, congratulating us for our mission and what we've done upon the surface of the earth has been a theme of many channeled communications. And while they don't encourage a spiritual ego or allowing oneself to feel greater than others or greater than a previous version of oneself, because one has worked to actively assist in the ascension of the earth, they certainly encourage us knowing of the good we've been able to do. We have brought through unprecedented, harmonious, and pure vibrations. And the vibrations we have made way for are working very strongly to awaken the minds and hearts of every soul on the surface of the earth. Every soul is to become knowledgeable of the higher realms and the mechanisms that drive a higher dimensional experience in the time ahead. And for now, they recommend slowly and lightly working to open some of those around you if they seem interested in what you have to say. They would never encourage overwhelming any soul with the perspective information you have to offer, but slight hints as to the future you are heading into, or small bits of truth or insight trickled through to those around you may not hurt. They say may not hurt because the experiences each one of us is having and the manners in which those around you would potentially react to being told news that is far outside their paradigm of physical understanding are different. Your experiences are so unique, so individual and wondrous to behold, and they have wished for you to know that your work is bearing immense fruit in a plethora of realms beyond your current perception. Of course, the surface Earth is the most important realm to see uplifted in this moment, as the ascension of the surface Earth is to kickstart the ascensions of so many other dear planets who have been patiently awaiting their evolution and whose citizens have grown in enlightenment and awareness, largely due to the rapid ascension of the Earth. While it may not seem so on your world stage, and your media will certainly not yet report, people are awakening on our dear planet en masse, and the widespread taking place simply cannot be stopped. This awakening cannot be stopped because it is being pioneered by souls who have traversed plentiful lower dimensional planets before and have helped the civilization of such planets to understand something clearly at last and find their individual ascensions. You who are on the front lines of serving humanity and bringing light to the darkness have worked to help uplift and inform so many other planets before, and you have been heralded in the higher dimensions before making your way to Earth. Again, they do not say this to please any lightworkers' egos or make you think as if you are exalted souls who are above all the rest, because all of humanity is exalted. Namaste. And please come and see me at oranpsychicscoach.ca. Blessings.